What's happening, guys? My name is Adam, aka Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play and Dub Pokémon Fire Red. In the last episode, we defeated Blue and became the Pokémon League champion. But our adventure in the Kanto region is not yet complete. Oh no, we've got tons of areas to explore. And let's just take a look at our adventures through the Pokémon League, ultimately defeating the jerk Blue. Ah, Red, you're back, are you? How much have you filled in your Pokédex? May I see it? Let's see. You've caught 148? Now this is impressive. There's something I wanted to ask of you, Red. Come, follow me. Recently, there have been sightings of many rare Pokémon species. I'm talking about Pokémon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do it, Red, I'd like you to go in my place.
Hey, I heard that. Gramps, what's with favoring Red over me all the time? I went and collected more Pokemon and faster too. You should just let me handle everything.
I know. Of course I need your help too. Now, I need to see both your Pokédexes. And that's done! Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokémon. Now Red and Blue, this time you must really work towards filling your Pokédexes. I urge you to make them the best and the most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumentally great undertaking in Pokémon history.
Gramps, calm down. Don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokédex completed, don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try looking around one island first. Anyways, I am out of here.
Well, that was something, wasn't it? If we take a look at our Pokédex, we can see that it has been upgraded to the National Pokédex. With the National Pokédex, we can catch Pokémon that aren't indigenous to the Kanto region. Namely, we can catch Pokémon that are native to Johto, the Pokémon that debuted in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. In order to find them, however, I'll have to go to one island, so I'll see you when I get there. Alright, I am here. Somewhat. In order to access the Sevii Islands, you'll need to go to the harbor in Vermilion City, the harbor where the SS Anne was. And since we have a tri-pass, we can ferry on over to one island. Blue's statement about one island wasn't just a slip of the tongue. That's where we have to go, because if you remember, there's someone waiting for us in the Pokémon Center. It's our good buddy Celio.
Red, how have things been for you? Oh, is that right? You've caught more Pokémon. Do you know what? Maybe I can be useful to you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokémon from trainers far away. But there is a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. Who knows where it could be?
A special gemstone, he says. And according to him, it should be on one island. Thankfully, I know exactly where to look. But before I get carried away, I'll go ahead and put up a super repel. Because I don't want to run into Wild Tentacool. That would be annoying. I just want to show off the same team that I've been using throughout my entire adventure. All of them are at least level 50, and with some luck, I will be able to get them to at least level 55, or perhaps even level 60 if I'm really lucky. There are several rocks here that can be broken with Rock Smash, and there are quite a few items I still have to collect. I'll probably collect those off screen, though. And now that it's on my mind, I should demonstrate something. I want to go into my bag, and I want to activate the Versus Seeker. And did you see all of those exclamation points that appeared above those trainers? With the Versus Seeker, we can now challenge trainers that we've already defeated. And certain trainers can only be challenged to rematch after you have conquered the Pokemon League. And I think I'm going to do just that with these two. It's not something I'm going to show off, but it is there, and it is a way for you to get extra experience. And I might as well show off the battle against these guys because it is a double battle and they aren't very common. I know I've said this before, but that was one thing Emerald got right over Ruby and Sapphire. There just weren't enough double battles in Ruby and Sapphire. And that, along with many other reasons, is why Emerald is leagues better. Don't get me wrong, Ruby and Sapphire are still solid games, but if I'm going to play a game from Generation 3, it's definitely going to be Pokemon Emerald. Because it brought so much expansion. It basically finished what Crystal started. Alright. Also of note is these levels are much higher than when we fought them previously. Makes sense, seeing as how we are now the Pokemon League champion, who for some reason abandoned his post because he wanted to do some island hopping. That's pretty much it. Anyway, it's nice to demonstrate the Versus Seeker, although you have to interact with the trainers physically in order to challenge them. I might as well stop here in the Ember Spa in order to fully restore my Pokemon. Nothing new in this neck of the woods, but we are going to, well, we're going to activate another Super Repel because the first one wore off. I can't believe I still have some repels left over. Maybe I haven't been using them as often as I could, but hey, I'm not complaining. Our destination on one island is in fact Mount Ember. And check it out, we are in Mount Ember right now. No legendary Pokemon to catch this time, but if we head to the right and then up, we can eavesdrop on this little conversation.
Punch through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. Any treasure we find, we haul back to the warehouse. Understood?
Oh, and what are the passwords? At the Rocket Warehouse, I mean.
What? You forgot the password? There's actually two. The first one's Goldine Needlog. And the second one is... Hey! This snoop's been listening in!
A password, you say? Very interesting. Care to explain further?
You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you?
Well, I guess it's not like I expected them to cooperate. In any case, these guys are a joke. I mean, come on, his Cubone is at level 37, and my Yulin is at level 51. It's 14 levels higher. And plus, I'm the Pokemon League champion. I am already the very best like no one ever was. Now for this Marowak, I'm going to use my trusty pal Schneider and hit you with a good solid Ice Beam. Well, that was relatively quick and painless. Well, not for him anyway. It was rather painful. Yeah. What? Typical response.
Why'd you have to win?
Alright, let's challenge the other guy. And, let's give Overton some love. After all, he's got a big round belly. Who wouldn't want to hug it?
Trying to horn in on our treasure? Don't bet on it.
Oh well, I tried being reasonable, but I guess you just want to do things the hard way, don't you? And come on, a Rattata against Overton? That's like an ant trying to take on an elephant. And you can quite clearly see the results. In order to challenge these guys, you must have talked to Celio in the One Island Pokemon Center. In fact, I think his name is Celio, because Celio is a Hoenn Pokemon. Imagine an NPC named having the same name as a Pokemon. That'd be kind of funny. It wouldn't surprise me if that was the case, because sometimes Pokemon characters can have really weird names. And one must only look at Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness to demonstrate that fact. In the meantime, we have the Sandshrew to deal with. Still no challenge whatsoever, and Overton is really close to a level up. I find that you really don't need to level your Pokemon past 65, because by the time they're at that point, you can pretty much take on anything in the game. Yeah, that was really, really easy. And Overton grows to level 51. Very nice. Wait, but how? I'll tell you how, because I'm the protagonist.
Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. What a setback. We'll have to regroup.
You! Don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know what's good for you, don't even think about this.
That almost sounds like desperation. So naturally, we're going to enter the cave. And now that we're in the cave, I want to activate a max repel, because this place is rather large. Oh, and I forgot, my super repel has not expired just yet. In this cave are some new Pokemon. They are in fact Pokemon indigenous to the Johto region. The region where Gold, Silver, and Crystal takes place. The first Pokemon we can encounter is Slugma. Number 218 in the National Pokédex, Slugma is a fire type, and it's really, really slow. Plus, its stats aren't that great. And to add insult to injury, it doesn't evolve until level 38. And for the most part, you're going to catch it in the mid-20s range. It does have a base 120 defense. That's not bad, but its HP is low. It can't really take super effective hits. It's just not recommended. Even rarer, if you search hard enough, you can find its evolved form, number 219 in the Pokédex, Magcargo. It's a fire and rock type, and obviously the evolved form of Slugma. And therein lies its biggest weakness. Its typing is awful. I am not a fan of Magcargo's type because it has 2 quad weaknesses in water and ground. In fact, it's got a ton of weaknesses in general. It's not that great. It's incredibly slow. More often than not, it won't be able to get off any attacks because it won't be able to take many hits. It's just not worth it. Alright, with the 2 bios out of the way, I should mention something. I am not planning on capturing all of the Pokémon in the National Pokédex. Far from it, in fact, because in order to fully complete that Pokédex, I would need to have access to all of the Pokémon in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, as well as all of the Pokémon available in Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness. Yeah, it's crazy. However, I will still focus my efforts on getting all 150 Kanto Pokémon. Now, right here is something rather interesting. We have these tablets, and if you know your languages, you'll know that these tablets are written in Braille. If memory serves, when the game was released back in 2004, included was a chart that allowed you to translate the different letters in Braille. And I believe this message says, everything has meaning, existence has meaning, being alive has meaning, have dreams, use power. Who would have known that Pokemon would serve as a good life coach? And right here is the tablet that says the exact same message. I guess it's pretty cool. I don't believe there are any hidden items in here, but one thing that is in here is this. We found the ruby. In our first journey to the Sevii Islands, we collected a sapphire, and now we have a ruby. Coincidence? I think not. Now we need to move this boulder aside. Yeah, navigating this place isn't that difficult, it's just incredibly cramped, and you're going to be battling a lot of slugmas on the way. I believe we still have some super repels left over. Yes, we do. They should be enough to last me the entire dungeon. So we'll shove that rock aside, we'll shove this rock aside, we're going to head down, and then up again, and then up one more time, and then up a third time to finally reach the end of the cave. Alright. We've collected the ruby. I'll see you when I get to the Pokemon Center. Oh, right, we made it back. Let's go talk with our good buddy Celio. Hey, buddy, I have a present for you.
Oh, that's... Thank you! Red, you are simply amazing! I ask one more giant favor of you? While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There is another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. The other gemstone is supposed to be on the Sevii Islands. Red, please. I need you to go find the other gem. Red, may I have your ferry pass and the town map? This is my own ferry pass. It will let you get to all the Sevii Islands. Red, please. I can't do it without your help.
A lot of people in this game say they can't do things without my help. But our mission is clear. We must find the other gem that Celio needs. And with the Rainbow Pass, we can now travel to the other Sevii Islands, namely 4 Island, which we are not going to travel to in this video. Instead, we're going to make a quick detour to 3 Island. The reason being is that I want to show off something. This cave right here. If you remember way back, this dude was digging a cave to the other side, and it looks like he finally finished. And he says he's struck gold. And in gratitude, he's going to give us a nugget. Yet another thing for us to sell. But what's even more important is we are now on the 3 Isle port. And this patch of grass right here is rather special. Because this is the only place where you can find and catch Dunsparce. Dunsparce is number 206 in the Pokédex. It's a normal type, and they have a 100% encounter rate in this little area of the game. Dunsparce is pretty bad. As you can see, it's got terrible stats and it's incredibly slow, and that's a shame because it has a good move pool because it's a normal type, and it also has Serene Grace as one of its 2 potential abilities, which in my opinion is one of the best abilities in the game. But alas, it's just not that great because of its stats. It's also certainly one of the strangest looking Pokemon in the game. Alright, that is it. I think we have covered all of the bases here. There really isn't anything for us to do on 2 Island. But, yeah, I think we're gonna head to 4 Island, and then we're going to end the video right here. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red, we are going to explore the rest of the Sevii Islands. See you guys next time.